took me about 30 or 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I went through and greased the bearings because they were seizing up on me. Put grease on that little axle too, and same for that one. All this, and this stuff has so much play in it. Not anymore though, because I've since fixed that. This steering arm was just wobbling up and down, and I haul my mowers around with this right now. I use it for other things, and it's just been so messy. Now we've got it down to that, and the wheel. These wheels used to go all over the place. It would never be straight. Now, went and ran at full speed and they did good, so I did the same thing for these. This front back bearing is kind of seizing up, but hopefully, I think it's more free now since I have to leave this outside. So, anyways, yeah. So I just greased and tightened some things, added some washers to this so this doesn't have so much play in it, and greased it. And yeah, no guys, I'll probably like, for a little wagon like that, why would you do that? Well, I swear these tires look flat all the time. I think this one here is going flat though. Oh yeah, it is. It's getting see this. Well, it works better with your shoe, but yeah, just park this over here for now. Cause, anyways, I just thought that, yeah, it's kind of. Look how wobbly this thing is. Yeah, I need to put those other washers back on there, but I'm not gonna use it for a while. Especially now that tire looks like it's gonna go flat now. But anyways. What else was I gonna say? The other thing I did was, I'll show you guys tomorrow. I mulched the flower bed with some bags of mulch we had in here, but I have 2 left. They're sitting on the wagon, which y'all just saw. And I took a cage off one of our Asian jasmine plants, just to let it go free now. Because we have a deer problem here, so yeah, this is the wire I took off of it. I'll put this on a Gorilla card or something, but yeah, this is the wire I took off from it. It took a while because it was all grown into it, but we just need to take it off so we don't go in it anymore. But yeah, guys, tomorrow we'll have some things to do. Probably not very much because of the weather. Just got little things to do. But the weather's gonna be moving in around noon tomorrow, so yeah, we'll just have to see. But I think my day will end around 11:30 and about 12. But I will probably be able to be out here. If I had the parts, guys, we would be doing the belt change and all that mess. But I don't have any of those parts because I haven't ordered any of them yet. And the thing I need to get also is grease fittings to replace for these. I need to get a new set of those, and then that'll be done. So I gotta go on the internet and order those tonight. And yeah, I just have a big order at the place since I can't go anywhere. You know, we just can't go anywhere to get any parts or anything, and I could go to Northern Pool and get a couple of these things, other little things I need, but can't do that anymore. And I also don't want to do it because it's so risky. So, anyways, yeah, when we get those parts, I'm thinking I'm gonna order those tonight for certain. We should have we should have some things to do or video content on Wednesday-ish, I'm thinking. It might be Tuesday, but you know how Amazon is. They're trying to deliver all the medical supplies and stuff prioritizing everything, as most everybody knows. So these other orders that usually get here in 2 days are like an extra day, 2 or 3. So anyways, that's what's going on with that. Yeah, no, this thing's falling apart, but hey, it still works. You just have to hold it one way, it will all fall out. And I picked this up many times and found this and had this thing flip over. So need to get grease fittings, guys, the dry belt kit. We've got to get an ignition coil for that. That's going to be, I mean, guys, I've got a lot of stuff that's going to be on the way. Air filter for that. The plug is good on that still. But grease fittings on this, and so what I was also going to say is I'm going to replace the steering gear on here and tighten up the front end some more underneath, because then while I'm under there, I'll be able to get around a little more, because the deck's not on there, under there. But that's how much play we have. So I'm hoping, and also that the big triangle gear underneath is pretty loose, so maybe tightening that up, and the control arms here a little bit. The bushings on those are probably a little closest shot, but guys, it's running me $40 for the dry belt and the 2 spindles, $40 for that. And this kit, the other kit I was gonna order, have basically a brand new lawnmower here. It's for these control arms, the steering triangle gear, and that little the gear that turns with that, and there's some other little things that came with, like bushings and things, to replace all of this. But I think we had steering work done to it at 300 hours, because there's no way. This thing is at 649.6 hours. There's no way that this triangle gear down there looks as good as it does, and including this. I think they've replaced that, I don't know, but that was a couple years back probably, because, yeah. And sometime soon, I want to, depending if I start to get starting issues, but right now everything's good, it starts right up, no problems. If I start to hear knocking or anything like that, or some noise, I'm going to have to order the gaskets for these, because I know that side's definitely bad. This side's okay, but, I don't know but I want to keep that oil in there. Since now I've kind of figured out, there's been oil dumped on the floor and it's leaked some oil, and I've got all that fixed now. And I found out where the other oil leak is this oil filter. There's a little bit of a drip under there, but you can't see it really, but you can tell it's all oil. It gets more and more damp every time, and that's why this whole bottom part of the frame is all oily and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's where most of the oil is gone. But if I ever hear knocking or anything, it'll be the valves that need to be adjusted, but usually you don't have to do those too often. The last time those were done were probably about, I think they were done at 300 hours, because it was definitely, this thing was having so much trouble starting. I remember that. We replaced the battery and stuff, but it would start and die. It would start and then it would die after a little while. But yeah, I think so that'll be good. But for right now, we're just ordering an engine maintenance kit, that, and this little gear under here. Let's see if I can find it. This thing right here. This little gear right here. Not this big piece, but to replace all the plastic even in the steering column from here to there. There's some little plastic deals in there, and that can cause this to be like this. And I think either one around the bottom part of this panel or the one down there is bad. but I don't know. But so we'll see about tightening up the steering and stuff and replacing that gear in there. Should be good. And oh yeah, guys, for just out of curiosity, because I by no means really want to put any more money into this right now, because everything else is working good. Thinking the steering is going to go next after I do all this, but we're going to replace one part of it at least. For this piece right here, this body piece, that was running about 600. Yeah, come out with tax, it'd probably be about 650 bucks for this whole piece. For this, yeah, just this piece, 650, probably about close to $700 to replace that. That is, yeah, some people clearly put a lot of money into these. Well, like me, like I'm doing right now, but kind of just doing some maintenance and stuff. But yep, I saved probably about instead of ordering the John Deere kit for this, I got an off-brand one, same quality. Just because it doesn't have that mean to me the same quality, people say it's the same thing. Just has no John Deere labels on it, so I saved myself probably about 11 bucks ordering this $40 kit, and the other ones are 49. So yeah, I saved myself about 8 to 11 bucks on that. But the kit, with the course of the John Deere on the belt, it's coming out to be, you know, an extra 8 to 10 bucks just with that. But it is good quality parts. Good quality parts they make. So, because that drive belt under there has lasted. It was replaced at 350 hours, and this thing has 649.6 hours on it. So, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a lot there. But anyways, guys, and yeah. Anyways, everything else is good. So, that's just kind of what's going on here. So, anyways, guys, we'll see you guys later. Bye.